Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another live stream by the Option School. This is your friend Pradeep Singla. Today, we'll be discussing some of the questions which you people might ask. You can ask me some questions, maybe related to your trade only, obviously, and I will try to give answers to all those questions. So today's video is basically on uh, uh, whatever trade queries you want to have. Please go ahead and start typing your questions. Hopefully my voice is audible. Can you please confirm whether my voice is audible or not? And then we will try to analyze option chain also, how the coming days will be there. Thanks for confirming, Mr. JP, that my voice is audible. So go ahead and ask your questions, write your questions so that we can start discussing. So Mr. Kamal Bansal is the first one. Okay, let me start. Okay, all of you who are new to channel, please go ahead and press that subscribe button. While you're clicking that subscribe button, do not forget to click on bell icon also, so that whenever we are doing a live video, which we do every working day at 9 p.m., you should be able to get the notification. And all of you who are already part of family, you know what to do. We need to click on that like button so that we can give good answers to all your good questions, right? Okay, first question Mr. Kamal Bansal has asked, very interesting questions. Can we add a short strangle with covered call? Why not? You see, it is not that, okay, again, it all depends, Mr. Kamal, how we are doing the covered call. Since I know you have done the workshops, you know the process of covered call. So covered call is something which is lying in our account, and then accordingly short strangle is again an independent activity. Short strangle is maybe for short term, short strangle is for weekly option, short strangle is maybe for monthly option, right? And covered call, you know what to do with the covered call. So that is a long term thing which we are going to take care for next 10 years. Rather than that, I should say covered call is going to take care for us for next 10 years. It's not that we will be taking care of covered call. Covered call will make you really wealthy if you do it properly. And I know you understand what I mean to say, right? So definitely you need to club these strategies. Covered call is something which is a very passive strategy in your trading account. And then short strangle is something active which can be done on weekly basis, which can be done on monthly basis. But yes, I'll prefer short strangle swaps rather than short strangle, so that volatility, although it is coming down, but still not to those levels where I would be very comfortable with short strangle, right? So short strangle, if you are doing, do it. It's a good strategy, but then it may not happen that, okay, for 3 months you take money from short strangle, and fourth month we give away much more than that to short strangle. So always have a little bit of protection, right? Good evening everybody. And my question, who does press this like button? Deepak ji, very difficult to answer because there is no mechanism in YouTube wherein you can identify that people that who is liking it or who is disliking it. Never mind. So more dislikes means we are becoming more popular, right? Okay. Mr. Suresh Babu says, is December 2020 iron butterfly having scope for profit? How to adjust? This is not a straight question, Mr. Suresh Babu. You see, I'll tell you what is the problem. It's an excellent strategy that, okay, you do an iron butterfly, but what level iron butterfly you will do? Obviously, you will do the current level. Let us say market is at 11,000. In December, you will be having liquidity at 11,000, 10,500, or 11,500. So if you do butterfly at 11,000, and let us say even if you pick up 1,000 rupees or 1,500 rupees, now the point is whether in next 6 months market will be within that range or not. If market is not within that range, then ultimately everything depends upon how you adjust your position. And many times it happens that, okay, adjustment is done just not to lose rather than to make profit. Two different things. Whether you are adjusting to make profits, whether you are adjusting not to lose. So if ultimately I am adjusting not for losing, just to protect my capital, if my adjustment is as a defensive process, then I don't think it makes any sense to sell iron butterfly of December, right? Because you really do not know whether the market level will be 12,500 or 9,000, whether you will be able to cover this or not. Rather than that, I will say I should not suggest any of these strategies. So there are people in this group only who have done brilliant strategies for December. They are much better than doing an iron butterfly, because iron butterfly will give you profit if market is within that range. So widen the trade. I will say, if you're trying to do a December trade, then give space to the market. Give space of at least 3,000, 4,000 points to the market. Do something like toss loss. That is much better than doing an iron butterfly. So iron butterfly, you will make profit only because of randomness. I have never seen markets for 6 months staying at the same level. So even if market comes to that level, that will be stroke of luck only. That will not be a well designed trade, I will say. Right? Hopefully, I have answered your question. Good evening, Dr. Rajan. How are you? Kamalji says, I want to say weekly short strangle with why not, Kamalji? I have already answered your question. You can do weekly, monthly, second month. But only thing is, do not give lot of money in losing short strangles, right? You should not take short strangles which will give you a lot of losses. You see, markets are stable from few weeks, so everybody is now jumping to short strangles. But uh, rest assured that there is a process involved in that, and if you know that process properly, only then do that short strangle, right? Okay, what Mr. JP is saying, in calendar spread, if the near month sold call is making significant profit, can we book profit and later book profit? Not at all. Not at all, Mr. JP. If your near month call is making significant profit, obviously overall calendar spread is making a good profit. If your overall calendar spread is making a great profit, better is close that trade. Don't think that, okay, let me book this and then convert my calendar spread into something like a diagonal spread, or maybe I will never recommend that. You see, why should we give any space to the market to give me losses? I should always be very, very specific. You see, initially when we want to trade, we want 1%, 2%. When we start getting 2%, instead of in a month, we are getting that in a week. So why this is something known as discipline. This is the streak in everybody that, okay, we want more returns, obviously, which is very obvious. There is nothing bad in it, but then not at the stake of risking my strategy, risking my capital on that, right? So no, if calendar spread is making profit, take that profit, but mind it, you have already done that calendar spread. When you should exit calendar spread, that is very, very important. I'm not going to say that here because, again, this is a public platform, although all of you are very close to me, but then these videos are not visible to only you. These videos are visible to everybody, right? So you must know at what point in time I need to leave that calendar spread, whether it is profit or whether it is loss, and when I need to do the adjustment, right? Mr. Krishna says, short strangle of 10,500 put and 11,800 in profit in P leg. If it is profit in P leg, but then what is the loss in the call leg, Mr. Krishna? So take it as a one trade. I always say, ultimately all your trades get converted into one trade. What is that one trade? Either it is a purchase call or it's a sold call. It's a purchase put or sold put. Now, what is your trade? Your trade must have been now something like a sold call only, because impact of put will be much less. Your delta is negative if you know the Greeks, and there must be some theta, but you need to know how will you tackle the situation, at what point in level, at what point of market you need to do certain adjustments in that. If you just care of the put leg and market starts moving up, what will you do? If you have a plan for that, do that. But otherwise, you treat it as a one trade. If you are getting profit in the overall strangle, yes, you can book that. You can see that, okay, can I go a little bit more wider? Now, this is basically a trade management, right? Our markets are following American markets. Do you agree with me? Our markets generally follow US markets, but today, nowadays, our markets are not following any markets. Our markets are following only what? Our markets are following only Reliance, right? So that is the only stock which is fighting with the whole world. If you see today, all the world indices were in negative, but it's only India and Reliance which are not negative. Our markets have also closed. You see, hardly 10-20 points, which I will not say is negative at all. So our markets do follow, all the world markets do follow American markets, no doubt about that. There's the financial leader of the world, but right now our markets are falling only Reliance, and all the world is following Reliance. Facebook wants its share in Reliance. Amazon wants its share in Reliance. So it's only Reliance now. There is no Nifty. There is no Bank Nifty. It is Reliance should be given a status of a complete index rather than a stock, right? Okay, Rupali ma'am says how to adjust put ladder. Again, ma'am, in put ladder also there, whenever required, you see, in put ladder also there will be one painful leg. Put ladder is that okay, you have purchased a put, you have sold a put, and you have sold another put. So I always say first purchased put, second strike price is your first sold put. Don't touch them, they will always give you profit. It's the third strike price which can cause challenge, that is the painful leg. So do a surgery on that painful leg and break that leg. That is the best adjustment for put ladder. And if your market is going up, why do you need to adjust put ladder? Hopefully, whenever you have created a put ladder, you must create it in a credit, not in a debit. Mr. Vikas says normally in a multiple short strangle trade created 45 days prior to the expiry. When to exit? You see, that is stop loss. Everybody knows we have done a video also on stop profit. So when to stop profit, that is very important. Profit booked is your profit. Profit on screen is never your profit. I have given my personal examples also where I did stupidity of not booking profits. So you need to have target, Mr. Ratan, that okay, whatever money you have deployed in creating this multiple short triangle, what kind of profits you want from the market. If you want, let's say, 5% profit from the market, and in doing a short triangle, you have spent, let us say, 1 lakh rupees or 1 lakh 10,000 rupees. As soon as you are getting your 5,000 rupees, even if it has happened just 5 days after you have created the trade, that can also happen that okay, employed volatility is very high. We have created a good short triangle. In few days, employed volatility goes down. Your trade already started giving you 4-5% return. Book that. I always say this example. You see, if you are doing a job and your boss says, Mr. Vikas Ratan, whatever we expected from you in a month, you have done it in 5 days. Take your salary of full month. You need not come for 25 days. What will you do? Will you say, no, I want to stick to the job for next 25 days also? I don't want salary in 5 days. So this is the trade which has given you return in first 5-10 days. Take it and relax. Try for some other opportunities. Try for something which is much more risk-free compared to short strangle. So if you're taking a risky trade, you are sitting on a hot seat. So look for opportunities as quickly you can get out of that hot seat as possible, right? So, Mr. Oh, this is becoming a rapid fire round. I'm already feeling thirsty. So, giving you all a chance to click on that like button. If ask your question, and once you're asking a question, don't forget to click on that like button also. So that today we are going very bad on likes, not touched even 100. Deepak ji is also there. Everybody is there. What is happening to the like buttons? Please go ahead and give me a 10 seconds water break. Thank you. Thanks for all of you who have started doing that. And 4 dislikes also, all of you should be happy that okay, there are people coming to our channel who don't like our channel, but they regularly come. And there will be one day when we will save money for them, when we will save their principal by our discussions, and they will also start liking. I am hopeful for that, right? So 100 likes. Thanks for all of you. Mr. JP says, can we trade in options using price action or volume spread analysis? Mr. Jairam, very difficult questions. I am not at all a technical analyst. Maybe next time I'll bring my friend Mr. Sunny Malhotra and he will answer all these questions on price action and all. You can do that. You see, I'm not against technical analysis. The only thing is I am not a great technical analyst. So if you want to use these things, use that. But again, I will say, if you feel that okay, market is going up, you have a choice. Would you buy a call or would you sell a put? So there you need to use your knowledge as a trained trainer and you're an intelligent person. Suppose you feel that okay, market from here will go down. Whether would you like to buy a put or would you like to sell a call, keeping some margin, some space, giving some space to the market. price action or whatever is your analysis can go wrong also, right? So based on that, you can use it wisely. Sometimes I also use that, but not a great fan of all these things. Okay, Mr. Omkar says, in calendar spread, can we sell out of the money call if markets start going down? Why not? So which kind of a calendar spread you are creating, Mr. Omkar? Whether it's a call calendar or put calendar, market going down, you're selling out of the money call, which is okay. But uh, are you talking about adding extra call? That you need to specify. If you're saying that, yes, you can do that, but only thing is, in case market reverses, how will you take care of that? If you're clear in your mind, how will you take care of that OTM call? Then there is no issue, right? Okay, I started trading in 10 lots. Oh, Nitesh Saxena is now becoming a big trader. Need your blessings. I already have your infinite guidance. Thank you. Most welcome and all the best, Nitesh. Now you are stepping into a big league. I'm really happy for you the way you have shaped up as a very intelligent and good trader. Okay, Mr. Kunal, and thanks for all your updates. I get a lot of updates from you. Can we use yearly options to protect long-term equity portfolio, or is monthly advisable? Depends upon what is your portfolio. Definitely you can use yearly options. In some of our strategies, we definitely recommend that. This question gives me an idea that Mr. Kunal, you have not done our option. Okay, Mr. Jairam says thanks for the clarification. Okay, most welcome, Mr. JP. Okay, Mr. Chinmay says let us assume one has taken 11,200 short strategy and market hits circuit at either side. Then how? You see, again, I think in the previous video also I said breaking the leg is a good adjustment for anything, but you can do it only up to certain level if your position is deep in the money. You see how you break the trade. When you break the trade, you shift. Let us say, in case you are saying market has hits a down circuit, right? Now your put is so much in the money. If you are saying 11,200 and your put is and market is 10,500, let's say 11,200 is so much in the money that breaking the trade will not work in this case, Mr. Chin, right? So breaking the trade is a very good thing, but then please keep it in mind. Many times I also realize from your questions that okay, whatever I am trying to convey, there is something differently designed in my mind, but what is getting received is slightly different. So there is a communication gap. So breaking the trade is possible only when the trade has not gone very deep in the. So 11,200 short straddle, you can break the trade maybe up to 11 on upside up to 11,300, 11,400. If market has gone up to 11,800, then breaking the trade will not help at all, right? So, Mr. Chenmay, answer is no. It will not be a good idea. It will be a bad idea, and you will not be able to complete whatever we generally want to complete in premium in breaking that trade, right? Uh, can we use this option ladder technique on expiry day? You can definitely try, but again I will say create a ladder with credit. Never create a ladder with debit. But why do you want to do that on expiry day? Better is do it for weekly options. Right, most welcome, Rupali ma'am. Somehow the number of likes is quite low. Yes, a little bit of pickup is there, but yes, still open interest is very low today. Mrs. Ghosh is smiling. Good, Mr. Ghosh. Hopefully everything is good in Tokyo. Mr. Ghosh is from Tokyo, if I'm not wrong. Is there any change in margin requirements? No, there are talks going on. So all those margin requirements, nothing has changed except that intraday margins in phased manner they will change. So maybe a lot of intraday traders who are especially on expiry using a lot of leverage given by many brokers. That leverage slowly 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100% will go somewhere till August 2021. Right. So if you're not using any extra intraday margins, which you should not, uh, I think nothing to worry. Nothing has changed for you. Okay, in some of my trades, most of the capital blocked, but the profitability is not that great. Right now, losing some money, should I exit the trade and trade something else with less capital? You see, as long as your capital is there, this is not the thought process that okay, whether my capital is used or I should use less capital and keep cash. The problem is, Rupali, what is the what is the problematic area in the trade. You need to identify which are the strike prices which are killing the trade, which are the strike prices. If I can do something with those strike prices so that my overall theta increases, so that overall my delta theta comes within that golden ratio, whether that golden ratio is maintained or not. What are the painful trades? So if you analyze your account, just go to Opstra and open it and see which are the trades which are causing problem, and then do you have solutions for those trades. So maybe by changing few strike prices, I have shown you in the workshop also, by changing just one strike price here and there, maybe you can convert some call to put or put to call, and you will see there is a drastic change in the results of the overall portfolio. So ultimately, you need to take care of the whole portfolio. Don't worry whether you are using margin or not. Ultimately, when 30th July expiry will go, you will shift your positions to maybe August. You will definitely get some margin released, right? So it's not a question of whether you need to uh, get great results by using less margin. I'm okay even if your margin use is high, but are we getting the kind of results we want? That is much more important, right? Thanks for your answer on price action. Most welcome, Mr. Jairam. Which broker offers yearly options, Mr. DP Shore? Most of the brokers offer yearly option. Whether you are like I have given in the description, Trade Genie, Angel, any broker you talk. Uh, maybe I don't know. I'm not very sure about Zerodha, but otherwise all the brokers definitely give you yearly options. Yearly options means try to understand 3 months options are liquid for Nifty, and 3 months options are available for all the stocks, but only for Nifty you have all quarter end options. So September is there, December is there, March is there, then June is there, again September, then December 2023. Up to that options are there. They may not be liquid, but those options are already activated by exchange. So generally, year end December options only in Nifty are pretty much active, and most of the brokers give that, right? Hardly any broker stops that. So sometimes some brokers want that, okay, you need to have maybe a special permission, maybe a discussion with them, and they will open that for you. This happened with me in one of the brokers. I would not like to take the name. So only after talking to them they gave that permission. But generally you see brokers like Trade Genie or Angel, I think December options are as if you are trading in June options only. So everything is same, no special permission is required. Okay, Arun, congrats to you for making good profits. Let us see what is your question. You started option trading just 3 months before in weekly Bank Nifty with the help of advice of Pradeep ji. Everything goes well. So far, even when Bank Nifty was 2.5% down, we're able to adjust. Great, Arun. So you have picked up few things very well. I'm very happy for you. You have been conveying me these things in your messages also. So you have picked up few adjustments really, really brilliantly. And let me tell you, what you have done is people are not able to do even after months of trading, right? So I think we gave you one or two good points, and then you have really, really absorbed them so well that okay, you are now picking up profits in almost all your trades. That's really good. Any idea to trade in expiry day? We will, Mr. Bhushan, we will definitely have few more videos, so we will do that. Let us do that on coming Wednesday so that we can. But I will say generally monthly expiries are much more volatile compared to weekly expiries. So avoid. But yes, I have already given all of you a concept of baby butterflies, right? Many of you are already using it. So use baby butterflies. Don't risk your money. My only request or advice or friendly advice or brotherly advice is, in every trade, whether you're trying a short strangle or whatever, do not risk your money. Don't go blindly that okay, we will sell straddle of this, strangle of this, and this will happen, that will happen. No, don't do that. If you are able to protect your capital, profits will automatically come if the process is right, Mr. Bush. Right? Your analysis on margin reduction on market, Mr. Mayank, we have already done that, right? We wanted to do that, okay? How to effectively use margins? We will do that today. Most welcome, Bali ma'am. Mr. Pradeep says, could you please take one session on how can we reduce margin? Point noted, Mr. Pradeep. I will show you many examples. In fact, In last 4 days, we have helped not less than 17 people. They were struggling in margin, and suddenly they find that okay, their account is full of margin and they can take not one, at least 3, 4 trades more. Otherwise, before, without that trick, they were really struggling, and the broker was asking them to pay more. So I think that is really, really required. Today I was not able to prepare that, but definitely maybe on Monday or Tuesday we will definitely create a session on how to use your margins effectively. For that, we need to have at least 200 likes in this video. Only then we will create that. Okay. Okay. Ashwin says, how far strike should we select in call ratio spread and put ratio spread? What should be the risk reward? You see, call ratio spread and put ratio spread should not be done blindly. One is that you see, you don't know whether it's a bullish trade or a bearish trade. One thing you must take care that always in ratio spread, take credit, right? And there is another point which Ashwin, very sorry here, I would not like to reveal it here. That is the main point. There are two major points in ratio spreads. First point I have already revealed. You see, second point, obviously, again the same logic, public platform, so many people saying it, very difficult to reveal. But yes, hopefully my workshop friends know that. Ashwin, I think you have also done the workshop or not? I'm really confused about you. Okay, how markets are quiet now? Markets are quiet since March. What are the strategies? See, all Mr. Rajendra, Iron Condor, Butterfly, Calendar Spread are great strategies. Combo to see how Mr. JP is now as good as I'll say we should award him as a brand ambassador of Combo 2. He has used the Combo 2. Even we are not able to use it that effectively, to be very honest with you. So these are the strategies which are working very well. And if employed volatilities come down, I will say calendar spreads are the best strategies in low employed volatility environment, right? Otherwise, iron condors, ratio spreads, bull call spread. In fact, today we made a video that okay, how a bear put spread gave you profit in bullish markets, but somehow we are not able to complete that piece. And then I said, okay, let me do a Q&A session. But in next week, I will show you a bear put spread. You see, bear put spread is something which will be useful in bearish markets. But I will show you how bear put spread gave you good returns even in bullish markets. So any strategy is good as long as you are able to uh, do the right adjustments. Which strategy would you suggest for weekly options for full-time traders? You can Kamalji, already you have learned so many strategies. Any of the strategies you can pick up. Last week market killed my both butterflies. So whether they were zero debit butterflies, you need to take care of that, Rupali. I used to lose my capital. Dr. Murthy, after so many days, sir, how are you? Uh, but for last 2 months, no loss and minimum profit with guidance. It is so nice of you, Dr. Murthy. You're a busy man, but I am very happy that okay, at least we have stopped your losses. That's really great. Yes, Mr. Shashikaran is also a full-time trader. Before attending your workshop, I lost 40K in Iron Condor. After training, I made 18 points, even though my break even reached. A happy. Great, Shashi. I wish you all the best. You have left a good job and now you're a full-time trader, so you must safeguard your capital. It's very important for you. So hopefully you have picked up a lot of things from the workshop. Great, yeah, good to hear that you see, even if you're now, the good point is all of you who are in smart as you know, even our iron condors expired deep in the money, but still we made, right? It's not a question that okay, how you will make money. It's a question that okay, how well you are doing the adjustment, right? Deepak ji is saying you are too excited or happy as compared to other days. Today is something new for you. Nothing, sir. I am as happy as I am always, Deepak ji. Nothing great has happened. Today also I have not won a lottery ticket. Nothing has happened, right? If my voice is looking more cheerful, maybe because next 2 days are holidays, but not holidays for me. I am doing a workshop, right? Okay, Ashwin, you did a workshop on Canada. That's great. Please plan workshop on iron condor again. You see, we are planning some workshops. We have a 2 days workshop probably. Maybe now we are going to drastically reduce this 2 days workshops, and we are going to release a calendar that when we are doing iron condor. Now instead of doing iron condor, I have a beautiful workshop planned which is on condors on. not on iron condors, which is condors and butterflies. We will announce that, and then we need to do a workshop on Greeks and short strangle, and there are a few other strategies which we have lined up for workshop. We'll definitely do that. Book profit in beer put ladder. Congrats, Rupali ma'am. So there are profitable trades. So that's, you see, that's maybe Deepalji, I'm happy because a lot of you are now claiming that you have booked profits and markets are no way better off, right? Only thing is we have changed. Now we have, from 90% losers, we have shifted ourselves into 10% winners. So Rupali ma'am is saying we are making profit. Dr. Murthy is saying making profit. Mr. Shashikaran is saying making profit. And even in good strategy like Iron Condor, all these good traders used to lose money and now they're making profit. Although it's not that okay, the Iron Condor is totally out of the money and that is why they're making money. In spite of market moving here and there, they're making profit. Maybe that happiness is getting reflected in my voice, Deepak. It's not that we have a great number of likes. We have a huge number of dislikes today. That is why I don't know why I'm happy. Mr. Joe says, how much will be the ideal percentage of funds we should keep aside for adjusting our input? Just one extra, I'll say one money for one extra, you can say strangle, or maybe for one extra sold put or sold put, right? One extra short option, if you keep, that is more than enough. When are you doing next single strategy? We are planning that. We are coming up with a calendar. We are doing some great work with NSE also. So we have to really schedule the things very well. That okay, our NSE workshops and our own workshops do not collide with each other, and we maintain different workshops. It should not happen that okay, somebody says I would should have joined NSE, I should have joined options school. So even NSE workshops are our workshop. So we are working on that, Mr. Sani. 2 days now. Next 2 days, I'm really busy with the workshop, but maybe Monday, Tuesday, we are planning that. Okay, let us release the calendar for single strategy sessions also, so that we give time for people to make themselves available also. Right? Last time I think Mr. Suraj was saying I'm fighting with my boss to get 2 days of holiday. Right? So that way we don't want that okay people fight with their boss. So we want to inform you sufficiently in advance so that you can plan your work accordingly. Mr. Rao says, is it advisable to use collateral for option selling? If yes, does Opstocks or Trade Genie allow Bharat Bond? You need to check with them. I think Bharat Bond is pretty popular nowadays, which everybody accepts. So yes, it's definitely advisable. You can definitely use that. That increases your profitability on yearly basis by at least 5-6%. Not bad, right? Yes, definitely we'll do that. Okay, Dr. Kadam says, today done inverted strangle in profit, will exit on Monday. Great. So inverted strangle is also becoming very popular. That's again another good news. How are you, Mr. Kamra? Hopefully things are okay. I could not attend the calendar webinar due to clash, so that is the issue. So we will plan some single sessions or 2 workshop sessions. We will definitely do that. Right? Can we enter in combo 2 on any day of the month? So there are certain guidelines, Mr. Kamal. You need to enter combo 2 only when those things are achieved. If those things are not getting achieved, obviously we cannot do that. Right? Is pair trading option strategies profitable? Santosh Kumar ji says. So what do you mean by pair trading? Are you, many people say that okay, short strangle is also pair trading, or sometimes people say that okay, I'm selling two, I'm using 2 stocks, both of them are very similar, so selling one and buying another, and that becomes the pair trading, because whenever there will be a diversion, I will make some profit. So I'm not in favor of those strategies. But if you're saying I would not say Nifty Bank Nifty. You see, main problem is when you're doing pairs with Nifty Bank Nifty. I am again a Greek trader, right? I do manage my trades through Greeks. So if you're doing it Nifty Bank Nifty, very difficult to calculate the net impact of Greeks, right? Very difficult. Mr. Sani says, how Rakesh Junjunwala? Okay, so go and read. You see, there are a lot of stuff available on market. This is not the question I'm expecting from all of you. I'm expecting questions on your trades, maybe, right? So how Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala had made his money, you need to check Google it. You will find the answer. He made a lot of money by picking up stocks in Titan, right? So okay, maybe whatever he has done, whether that is redoable or not, I really don't know. Right. So hopefully most of the questions I have answered. Hopefully I have not missed any question. If I have missed any question, please ask it again, because chat has gone really long. Right. Anybody who wish to participate in this live chats, you can become a gold member. If you want our views on your trades, we are giving you here also. But if you want it personally, you can become a diamond member. We'll share a WhatsApp number with you. And if you want to see some of our trades, you can become a Smart Edge member. For joining, you can click on this join button, or there is a link given in the description also. All of you most welcome who have joined tomorrow's workshop, and definitely I'm going to give you a difficult period for next 2 days. I will eat your head like anything, and so come very well prepared. All of you who are joining, have a good sleep tonight. Don't come tired that okay, I was awake all night, I was seeing a movie on this and that, and now I'm not able to concentrate. So your concentration and a blank slate is something I need, so that I can create a lot of complex stuff on that. So all of you who have joined, please come very well prepared, and with relaxed mind, so that you see we are not struggling to understand really tough concepts. And anybody who is willing to join our workshops, you can contact us on these numbers. You can write us a mail also at info@theoptionschool for getting any information. You can WhatsApp the numbers to us also. So all the workshops which are scheduled for August, they're on our website. Maybe you will see a change. So do not plan anything with those dates. Maybe by Monday or Tuesday we will be changing that, and we are coming up with a calendar of single or double strategy workshops. Okay, lagging in likes, no issue. So as and when you feel like liking, go ahead and like the video. Maybe somebody who is not in the live stream, who is seeing it later, you can press on that. Share these videos to somebody whom you think it will be useful. Write your questions, feedback, suggestions in the comment section. If somebody is not able to ask his trade question in this live chat, you can always write it. But my only request is please create it, ask your question very briefly. You see, if you ask a question in detail, it becomes very difficult to read that big question and then absorb it and then answer it. Write it very briefly, and we will be more than happy to answer that question. And if you are still not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Hopefully we can save you some money also. So anybody who is interested in option trading must subscribe to this channel. Have a great day ahead. Have a great weekend ahead. Stop seeing SGX, Nifty and all that stuff. All the markets, all the world markets are down, and we Nifty or Reliance is one and the same. We will go down in case Reliance goes down. I definitely expect that okay, these markets may not go up further, because the way world markets are falling, India should also catch up. So hopefully, I don't know, I'm not predicting, but whatever global scenario we are seeing, it seems that okay, market may not be very bullish on coming Monday or Tuesday, but it all depends. Things can change overnight. But all along the day, I was really surprised. All the European markets were down, even the US markets were down, all the Asian markets were down, and they were down by more than 1%. But only it was Nifty, even Bank Nifty was down. Only Nifty which survived, mainly maybe because of Reliance, right? In my previous iron condor trade, market did unit direction of 900 point and did exit with 30 point profit. That is the sign of a great trader, Deepak ji. We know that you are a great trader, right? So that's really fantastic. These kind of things really make all of us happy. Because we see a solution that okay, even in these volatile markets, even in the operator driven markets, even in the news driven markets, there are ways to make profits, and these profits are not less profits, right? 30 points profit is excellent, right? So really good job done, Deepak ji. And you have a promise that okay, you will create some video for all of us, which we will show on Option School channel. So we are still waiting for that. So send us that video by Monday. right? So all of you enjoy your weekend and good night. See you all on Monday, same time, 9 p.m. Thank you.